Officially live. Are we officially live? I don't know. This YouTube stuff still throws me off. Like I'm like sitting here, like I did. For those of you, if you were in queue for the halftime show, I sat here thinking I was live the whole time. So I'm just yapping away, and I'm like, yeah, 3-2. We're gonna see Kim Min Jae and all this stuff and blah blah blah. And none of it was being transmitted live. So I'm just like, what's going on? Anyway, so live now. This is the post-match discussion for the Bayern Munich Chelsea match. Let me just do some quick advertising and like pump this out here, try and get a few more of you folks in here. So bear with me while I do that. But while I'm doing this, go ahead and throw in your comments. Let me know what you think about the match. If you thought, Bayern deservedly won, if you thought that it should have been a draw, if you thought, whatever, like let me know what you think while I work on this. So give me 2 seconds to take this and share it on X or Twitter, or whatever you call it now. Maybe it's age dependent. I don't know. Live now. Got to put some, some clickbaity stuff in there, right? So people will jump in here and watch. Oh, look at that. Swansea beat Nottingham Forest. Anyway, I just happened to see that on my feed. So yeah. So anyway, Bayern 3, Chelsea 1. I would say to start with that, like the game started out to me in Chelsea's favor, right? I thought Chelsea was going to get out of there like a 2-1 or 2-0 win. But then Bayern kind of grew into it about 15, 20 minutes into it. And then at that point it was like all Bayern traffic, right? And then it was very quickly 2-0 Bayern, then a moment of brilliance from Cole Palmer to bring it back to 2-1. And so I thought, okay, game on. So at that time, at halftime, I was predicting, all right, this is going to be like a 3-2 kind of affair because neither defense is looking great right now. And I felt like the attacking players are really just like the ones who were looking good. So that was my thought. I was like, all right, it's going to be like a 3-2 or something like that, or even a 3-3. And I I was trying to guess who might score, and I even guessed again at halftime. I'm sorry you guys missed all of it, but I was like, yeah, we're gonna see Kim Min Jae. You know, we're probably gonna see a score from a defender from Bayern and all that stuff. That's what I was saying, and I was like, for Chelsea, their danger man, their front three. Well, not front three. For Chelsea, I was saying it would either be Neto, Pedro, Palmer, or Reece James, or Caicedo for long range shot. And then for Bayern, I was that's going to be either Harry Kane, Gnabry, Diaz, or Elise, or something from Ty, but Ty got subbed. So anyway, I was making all kinds of predictions, solving all the world's problems. I was just going to it. But anyway, missed all of it. So your finishing stats are over here. Bayern had 16 shots. Chelsea had 9. Bayern had 5 shots on target. Chelsea had 3. 56% possession in favor of Bayern. 90% pass accuracy from Bayern and 89% pass accuracy from Chelsea. Again, as a Manchester United fan, as you look over my left shoulder here, seeing numbers like that just blow my mind, right? Like I'm not used to it. It's like you take like a poor kid who isn't used to things and you show them like the finer things in life and they're just like, oh my gosh, what's that like? That's me right now, just seeing these pass accuracy numbers, 90%, 89%. And not only seeing those numbers, but seeing like 3 goals to 1, right? So it wasn't like it was a low scoring match. It wasn't like it was all one-way traffic, right? It went back and forth. So to see that pass accuracy stat and then to see that it was still back and forth, it's just like, for this poor United kid here, that was a feast on the eyes, I would say. So yeah. 12 fouls. Bayern had more fouls, 7 fouls. Chelsea. Bayern had 6 corners. Chelsea had 2. So, I mean, the game was kind of what it was, right? Like, it was a good game. Again, I think that Bayern deservedly won. I mean, sue me. I'm a bit of a quiet closet Bayern fan. I went to the opening match last season. Saw Thomas Mueller's speech at the end of the match. So, a little bit in favor of Bayern. I was glad to see them win. I always like to see them win. But yeah, it was a good start, a good solid start from them. Again, I worry about Bayern defensively. I worry about Chelsea defensively too, if I'm being honest. If I'm being neutral here, I worry about both teams defensively. Um, just because neither defense really just like screams I'm amazing, right? It isn't like Arsenal's back line or something like that, or even City's back line, right? It's like Chelsea's back line seems a little shaky to me. Bayern's back line seems a little shaky to me, if I'm being honest. So that's where we are. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. I mean, I thought it was a fair match. I thought, like I said, I thought it'd be more of like a 3-2 kind of situation, not a not a 3-1. You know, like that to Bayern. But I did think Bayern was going to ultimately win. I just thought there's just a little bit more quality there, a little bit more polish, right? And players like Kane and Olise and Diaz. There's just a little bit more quality to me if I look across at that line versus looking at Chelsea's line there, right? So I guess the score kind of bears that out. But again, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. And while you're at it, in the comments, please like and subscribe. That would be great. Let me know what content you want to see on this channel. This is my other channel. Again, usually I'm a Manchester United supporter, so that's why you see the Manchester United gear behind me. That's on my other channel, which I'll link below in case you're interested. But this is my channel where I get to talk about other stuff, where I get to cheat on my favorite team, if you will. Talk about other football clubs and other football ongoings and things like that. So let me know what you want to see in this channel. I'm thinking about doing like a Sunday global news headline show wrap up kind of thing. So, stay tuned for that. That might be in the offing for you. But yeah, let me know what you think, what you thought about the game, what games you want me to try and cover next. Right now, I'm just doing live halftime shows and post-match discussions. If enough of you want it, I'll do a full-on match watch. So I've got that queued up. I've got all the graphics queued up, all the fancy stuff queued up. So just let me know if you guys want to see that, and I'll do that. But let me just swing around the horn really quickly and just look and see who has what coming up in terms of Champions League matches, because that's kind of like what we're in right now, right? Like I'm not really covering like some of the smaller cup matches. I'm covering the Champions League stuff. So tomorrow we've got Copenhagen versus Leverkusen, Club Brugge versus Monaco, Eintracht Frankfurt versus Galatasaray, Sporting versus Kairat. Where's Kairat from? Where's Kairat from? Where are they from? Let me see. Kairat, Kazakhstan. Wow. Ah, okay, yeah, because Astana is usually in it, but I guess Kairat won the league, or they whatever. So Kairat, wow, I never heard of them. But good luck against Sporting Lisbon, because I don't think you're gonna win that one. Newcastle, Barcelona. Ooh, I might do that one. See, either Newcastle, Barcelona, or there's Man City, Napoli. And I've got a funny feeling about that Man City Napoli match. I think Napoli might surprise City. I know that my team United lost to Man City pretty handily, but we're crap right now. So I mean, like, we probably lose to anybody. We probably would lose to that Kairat team, or Kairat, or Karat, however you pronounce it. We probably would lose to them. So I don't know. Like I got a funny feeling about that Napoli City game, but I don't know. Let me know. Maybe I should cover. I'll put a poll somewhere, either on my Twitter, football Brian Martin, or Brian Martin football. I mean, or somewhere. And I'll see what you guys think, if I should cover the Man City and Napoli match or the Barcelona Newcastle match. I'm leaning towards City Napoli, just because we got some old United boys there, and McTominay and Hoyland for Napoli, and then obviously there's De Bruyne, ex-City guy. So maybe I'll cover that one. So yeah, I will stay tuned for that one. I would plan on seeing the Napoli City match. I might do a full match watch. I might just do a halftime show, post match. I don't know, the full match watches are a little more fun, right? So I might do that. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought about the Bayern Chelsea game. Let me know what you want me to cover tomorrow, and like and subscribe. And again, I don't have a ton for you. I try to keep these fairly short. I try not to ramble too much, although I'm rambling right now, so sorry about that. But yeah, let me know, get in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for your time. Peace.